That's not the same. Okay, display capture. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Layout. Alright! Not connected or not available. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, welcome back. I want to apologize because today I'm whining. Today I'm complaining. Today I'm mad. Okay, so technically we're also gonna play Minecraft, but it's only a support for me to complain. Okay, complain begin now. Basically, it's been 5 years, more than 5 years now, that I try to obtain my driving license. Hold on, I need a goal. We're gonna make spruce stuff to sprucing the stage. Yeah, that's gonna be my goal. Spruce. Okay, let's do that. So yeah, it's been 5 years that I tried desperately to obtain my driving license, and that I fail. So I don't know how it's done in other countries, but in France it's quite hard to obtain it. So the classic way of obtaining your driving license, you did it in high school or when you are still a student, because you have a shit ton of time. You kind of flexible with your hours. Basically, you don't need to be employed. You need to be not employed. You need to be jobless. Otherwise, it's gonna be a nightmare to obtain your driving license. I hate this little thing over here. Get off. So yeah, to obtain your driving license, you need to be jobless, unemployed. So either you are a student or either you live at your parent house. Basically, it's your first big life-changing money thing, because it's probably gonna be your first loan. It's for a car, and that's what's gonna get you a job, yada yada yada. But personally, when I was in high school, I was already needed to have a job to basically pay my apartment rent and bills and stuff, and my mortgage and other stuff like that. So I never quite have the time or the money to pass my driving license. And then you need for the driving license also to pass what we call a code, the road code. It's not expensive at all. It's like either you pay like $100 at a driving school, that's gonna include it in a program thing, or you can do what I do and pass it online, and you're gonna pay $30 for the training and another $30 for the actual test. So if you did well at the test and you got it first try, it's gonna be $60. But you needed to have it first try, or it's gonna be $90 because it's $30 for each try. And the code is it's available 5 years. So after you obtain the code, you have 5 years to obtain your driving license. And I obtained my code. I was still working at KFC, so it was April 2021. So in April 2026, my code is no longer gonna be useful, and I'm gonna need to repass it unless I obtain the permit. And so in 2022, I try it and I get myself into a driving school. And I ask, can I use my CPF? So CPF is the acronym for Count Personal Formation. It's basically when you work, a small part of your salary go to this cotization thing, and part of it go to the CPF. And it's money that you can only use to get formation and education. Unfortunately, it's kind of useless because you cannot pay school with it. You only can pay online formation. So it's basically useless. It's like formation to learn Adobe, Photoshop, or Excel, or stuff like that. For people that, you know, need to have like professional formation like that, small formation. But yeah, it's basically useless. And there is one exception, and this exception is the driving license. You can pay 100% of your driving license fee with the CPF. You cannot pay the code, but you can with the CPF. So think about it. If I put it off, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have my driving license for $60. And I already obtained my road code thing first try. So yeah, I was on the path of obtaining my driving license for $60. So we are in 2022, and I finally find, after 1 year of search, a driving school. So we are in summer of 2022, and it's already been a year since I obtained the code. And now I need to obtain the permit. So I did a little bit of conduit. I basically obtained a lot of stuff on this category. What I say? It's kind of a category. Yeah. And I did not go well on the conduit thing. So it took me, unless of the 30 hours, it was like 40 hours. So it was quite expensive. It was like 1.7k in total. And I have like 2k on my CPF. So it was okay. My CPF can still pay 100% of the conduit thing. But then a twist. Obviously there is a twist. What did you expect? And the twist is that the driving school failed to obtain the approval to the CPF. So the driving school cannot have the national recognition that they are up to accept the CPF. So I'm gonna have to pay the 1.7k by myself. How do I say that? I'm a broke ass. I don't have money for that at all. Like, in any shape or form, I don't have money. It's no money. And yeah, so that's weird situation put me in a very difficult place. So I ask for help, and the local mission, that is a thing when you are less than 26-year-old, help me finance my conduit. So I still have to pay a part of it, but not all of it. So I can pay only what I was able to pay, and the rest was handled by the local mission thing. And that's cool. That's very cool. That's very nice. And I'm very thankful to them for doing that, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to try. And there is another thing. They tell me that if I need more hours of training, I could have like benevolent people, basically old people that help young people, teach me how to drive for free. That's cool, you know. I just need to make 2 hours with the driving school, and the rest of the hour can be done with those people. So that's freaking cool. That's awesome. That's great. There is one problem. I passed my first test, and I ended up on the only inspector that apparently is very grumpy. But my teacher said to me that I'm gonna do fine. It's just gonna be, you know, we're not gonna be any chit chat or whatever. But I'm gonna do fine, and if it takes less than 30 minutes, that means I'm gonna have it. If it takes more than that, that means I fail. And it takes 15 minutes, a quarter of an hour. And the inspector said to me, oh, okay, I think it's all good. You see this car alone on the sidewalk? You're gonna go on the side of the car and park behind it. And I was like, I get it. She wants me to do a maneuver. She wants me to do this kind of very cool thing when you take on the side of the car and you slide behind. I did it perfectly. I did it very perfectly because I'm very good at that. And then I was very proud, and the inspector looked at me and say, why don't you use the space on the back? I was like, what? And the inspector was like, there is no other car. You could use more space to park. I was like, yeah, but I was thinking that you want me to do a tie maneuver. And I start panicking. And all the stress emerged, and I was lost. I was in stress, and the inspector said, okay, whatever, go back to the starting point and we're gonna be good. I was like, okay, you have this, just, you know what, do just what you do in reverse. And I do just that. So I do it as tight as I enter. So basically she brakes the car, like she put on the brake, and she yelled at me, and she like, oh, you don't listen, use the space behind, whatever. Basically, I failed just because of that. Just because he didn't like that I do a tie maneuver instead of a impole maneuver. I don't know. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. But the problem, you see, is that after that, I did go to the local mission, and every time I did it, I still have to pay 2 hours of conduct, and I was still having no money, and despite all the help that I could have, I was like having maximum 3 chances before I run out of money and time, because I would also need to find a job, and I cannot obtain my driving license when I'm in a job because I need time to do that. So it's the second time, same inspector, exactly the same inspector. And I was in a small job at this time at a supermarket. I was working between 5 a.m. and 1 p.m. So yeah, I arrived at the evaluation. I was shit. I was not able to do anything, and so I failed again. Okay, but this time it was deserved. I deserve to fail the second time. But the third time, I voluntarily quit the job I was in to pass this driving license. What the fuck are you with an arm on? All the other stuff. I don't have anything to heal you. I'm just gonna kill you, I guess. Anyway, and so with this, the third time I was like, I'm prepared. Even if I go against the evil inspector bitch, I would be prepared. I did a shit ton of hours with Benevol. I basically have like more than 100 hours of driving. I'm more than prepared. I am more than prepared. It's inevitable. I'm gonna have it this time. So, third time, same bitch. Third time in a row, and I still get the same inspector. 3 times! Obviously, she didn't give me the license. But it was a perfect one. I did no mistake. She was just... She like... putting off some point just enough so I cannot have it. And I know that because the local mission helped me after that getting what can you call it? Getting the help of an other inspector that look at the result and say to me that, yeah, she's a bitch, she never gave you the license. Your only hope is to try again until you've basically get to an inspector that is not her. So, yeah, basically gamble. I need to gamble to try my chance. You know, I don't get my driving license because bad luck. It's fucking hell. And yeah, it was driving me mad. And I think you can understand why. It was driving me mad, and I was losing hope. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna pass it a 4th time. And basically what they say to me is that we understand. What the fuck is that? No, fuck you. Okay. And so I get a job in end of 2023, because this whole story was all across 2022 and 2023. So by the summer of 2023, I found another job, didn't like it, find another other job. The unemployment rules change, and so now unemployment doesn't give you enough money to basically live. So I cannot get unemployed and pass my license because I need money to live. And so I was like, yeah, but I have until 2026 to pass my license. I'm gonna put money on the side, and when I have enough money, I'm gonna repass my license a fourth and ultimate time. But I don't know if you remember, but I said that my driving school doesn't accept the CPF. And that is true. So that means I still have the money on my CPF account. So I just need to find another driving school, and I could try one last time to pass the permits and don't have to put any money on it. And there is no driving school that do it, except the website that allow me to have my code. That's called Ornicar. And basically they create an Uber Eats of driving license. So you're not in a school, you basically choose a teacher, and you have like a number of hours credited, and you spend those hours with the teacher, and that's all. And I have 16 hours with my CPF. Alright, why not? Okay. And I try in June 2025. So between 2023 and 2025, I just work. And I started streaming, and if you watch my few first stream, at some point I just break down because the work was horrible. I quit this job in May, and I find a new job in June. And so in June, it's my actual job at the factory that I have. And because I work, I don't have the time for the permit, but I still try, you know. And basically, in June, I tried to have some hours, and was like, maybe if I work and pass the thing at the same time, maybe it could work, you know, maybe it could work. And first guy I contact to have some hours, basically cancelled. I receive a mail, he say that it's not possible for him to teach me, he's too busy, try another one. I try another one, and another one, and another one, and now we are in December 2025, almost 2026, and I still have done 0 hour of conduit of driving with this fucking Ornicar stuff. So I'm sick of it. And I send a mail and I say, okay, credit back the money on my CPF account because I cannot do any driving session at all. They are all too busy. No one is available. It's been 6 months. Give me the money back. And not on my bank account, just on the CPF account. So I could have it to try with a driving school. Maybe there is one now, I don't know. And they just send me a mail today. They're telling me, oh no, it's too late for that. Fuck you. So in April, so in 4 months, my code gonna be obsolete. I spent almost 2K and 5 years to obtain a driving license. To basically obtain a paper that say, oh, you can contract a mortgage for a fucking car. I hate this. I hate car. Car as the stupidest method of transportation ever produced. I hate it. I hate car. If you like car, stop it. Stop liking it. This is stupid. Why do you like stupid stuff? You're not stupid. Stop liking stupid stuff. Car are stupid. It's... yeah. So, I'm not very pleased with how the event... how the event go. Fuck you! Okay, and yeah, I'm very mad right now. I'm very mad, and I needed to crash out, and so I stream. Yeah. What did you say? I have a fucking side life? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah. Anyway. I shouldn't have burned everything out of it. Fuck. Up. Okay, that's bad. Up. Up. Okay, why do I have not enough inventory? I have like 3 diamond backpack and I still don't have enough inventory. What the fuck? Okay, I have some spruce thing over here. Anyway, put back this one and this one. Not this one. I don't want this in my... stop doing that. I really need a delete button on the inventory. You know what? I'm gonna looking for that. Moderates. Delete item button. Item deleter. A modpack creator best friend allow you to easily delete item from the game. No. And the only mod that there is like mod to delete servers or word. Screw your item, randomly delete a number of items in your inventory on death. No. Bean slot. Thank you. That's all I ask. Version. And it's only available for version 1.21. Oh my god. I configure a block that automatically sell item placed in no. Okay, so basically there is no mod that put a delete slot beam thing for my version of the game. Fucking hell. Anyway, so yeah, that was me complaining for 32 minutes. And yeah, basically I don't know what I'm gonna do. I check out maybe the CPF account on how much I have left. Maybe I'm gonna try with another, I don't know. But basically the response of Ornica to say fuck you, you get like credit, hours credit that you cannot use, but fuck you, we're not gonna repay you. That I hate it. I hate the Uberization of things. I hate that I need a car to have a job, a decent job. Like, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And I was thinking like, hey, if it doesn't work on this city, I'm gonna try in another city because I want to move into another city for a long time now. But I'm still stuck on the city I am actually. And without money, without a car, it's almost impossible to move. I could move, but I would end up on the street. That's basically that. I hate it. Like, honestly, I'm saying on stream that if I have the occasion, just a chance to steal from rich people, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's just that I don't have the occasion. You know. But if I have the occasion to commit this horrible crime that is stealing money from rich asshole, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. This is basic justice at this point. This is not even a crime. And it's not stealing, it's rightfully looting stuff that I need to not die. So, not a crime in my opinion. Anyway, I did nothing on this stream and I am too mad and tired to do anything, so that's gonna be all for today. Thank you for watching and I see you all in the next one. Maybe, I hope, if I'm not too tired, but it's probably gonna be in 2026, so Happy New Year and Merry Crisis. I already made this joke, so just Happy New Year and the best for you. Yeah, let's do that. 2026 is gonna be a better year, or I'm gonna rob some rich asshole. Either way, it's gonna be fine. Alright, see you next time.